tons of mullets here on this little sand flat. See if we can get a couple netted, and we're gonna go back to the spot. Because there was definitely a ton of fish over there. Look at all those nice small size mullets. Ton of them over there. There we go. A little bit too big. We're going to see what we can get out of here. Make a couple more casts and hopefully we can get those pristine little finger mullets. Alright guys, we're using a little 6.0 BKK. I'll put it so you can see a little bit better. 6.0 BKK. All we're doing is a figure of 8 knot. Very simple. 1, 2, 3 times around the finger, through the loops, and then stick that back loop through. All you want is that. That's why they call it a figure of 8. Just want to wet it. Make sure it's nice and tight. Trim off that tag end you got there. And all you do with the mullet, just straight through the top lip, come through the mouth like that, poke it through, just like that on a free line, and we're just trolling this right behind the kayak here. Alright guys, my main GoPro just died, so we'll try and film everything on this one. So all I'm doing is I'm taking these little live baits, I'm just throwing it right behind me. And we're just trolling it all along these docks in hopes on a monster fish. And hopefully we can hook into a nice little snook or something, so stay tuned for that. There we go guys, hooked up on a nice jack here, just trolling a live bait again. It's been a very slow day, wind's pumping, it's a little bit colder, but we finally managed something in a little secluded little bay here that's breaking the wind a little bit. So yeah, always good hooking one of these, especially if you got one of the bigger sizes like this. Definitely makes for a lot more fun, and this one's looked very decent. Play them nice here into the boat. Get him away from the docks here, just so he doesn't cut me off. Nice little shallow bank here, crystal clear water. And he just came in and destroyed that mullet on the top. Finally got him away from the boats and the moorings and all the docks. So you should be able to play him nicely now here against the kayak. Oh yeah, very nice fish this. See if we can grab him. Almost looks bigger than the one we caught the last time. Monster jack. Get my hands around this fish here. Get on the boat. Here we go guys. Now that is a very decent Jack Crevalle on the tiny little mullet I put out behind. Just trolling it all along this little shallow bank here out of the wind. And this monster came up and destroyed that mullet. We get this hook out and we'll send him back. Guys, absolutely stunning fish. Beautiful size. As you can see, his mouth is absolutely enormous. Yeah, stunning fish. Look at that. Get him in the sunlight there. We'll send him back as well, so he can live another day. Just splash him down. And there he goes. Alright guys, so we keep getting chewed off here on our live bait. And I have a sneaky suspicion it's a nice cuda. So we have one of these tuna coops here. Cuda tubes here. Sorry, my English disappeared there for a bit. I tie this on. All it is just a little pink surgical tube with some steel, and it's got 2 trebles there. So if he grabs this, we should be able to hook him. So we're going to throw this out on the big rod. If this doesn't work, we'll go back to the live bait. But seeing as we haven't caught a big cuda yet, I say why not? One little spot here, and every live bait we're putting out has been grabbed. So let's see what we can do here. That's all it is, just one little pink tube of trebles and a little bit of steel. We'll pull that through the water and see if that cuda wants to bite. It was a little cuda. Threw it right there behind one of the pilings. And we got him. Not a massive one, but a decent size. See if we can get him landed, get the hooks out, and hopefully he'll leave the live bait alone so we can get another one of those out. Just want to get him away from these pilings here. We should be good over here. Barely hooked. Let this bail open. Get him in the boat. There we go, guys. Little cuda. See if we can get these hooks out. I'll get one in ourselves. We'll send him back. He smells absolutely terrible, but there we go. Tiny little cuda. And this is what's been eating that mullet the whole time. Not a big one, say about 25, 26 inches. You just see, look at that teeth. He just chomps that mullet straight in half. But we'll get this one back and we'll put a mullet on, and hopefully this was the only one terrorizing our mullet. So we'll get him back on his way. There he goes. Alright guys, another small little cuda there on the Berkeley shrimp. Get that hook out. Couple of snook around, so we're throwing a little shrimp lure, tiny little cuda, send him back. So we got a little pop on the mullet. We got a very nice snook here in the mangroves, but they're just not committing. Just looking at it and then just turning around. So we're gonna try the shrimp lures and see if we can't get a hook up on one of those. So stay tuned. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. Just managed a 1 jack, 2 little barracudas. And that was about it. We had a couple encounters with the snook, but they just didn't want to. They just didn't want to really commit to the mullet. Yeah, it's been a long day. Tons and tons of mullet around. Still very cold, so we'll just wait for it to warm up a little bit, and we'll come and try this spot again. I'm sure when the water temperature heats up a little bit, it's going to be very, very good. Saw a lot of sheep's head around as well, so maybe next time we'll bring some live shrimp and some fiddler crabs as well. I hope you enjoy this video. Until next time, please hit that subscribe button and have a good one.